Hello everyone, and welcome to ORX. In today's video we'll be taking a look at the demo of this upcoming game from a small studio called John Bell. From what I could find, this is their first game they're developing, besides a browser game which you can find on their website, which you'll find a link to in the video description if you're interested in checking it out. This video is not sponsored and is not to be treated as a review of the game, we'll just be checking it out here today. ORX is planned to be released somewhere in 2022. I wasn't able to find it on any other platform than Steam, and I have no idea if it'll be available anywhere else. Steam is also where you'll be able to find the demo if you're interested in checking it out for yourself. So this game is a roguelite deck builder tower defense game and is supposed to have a lot of replayability. I say supposed to because as far as the demo goes, there's not too much available to us. That being said though, from what I've seen in the game so far, it seems like that will be in the case at release. So let's just get into it and see, so you can see exactly what I mean. Keep in mind though that this game is it is a demo and it is still in development, so anything you might see might be subject to change. We'll be starting in a bit of a reverse order. We will be starting here with the encyclopedia, because this is something that will give you some incentive to actually replay the game, because every time you win, I think you need to win. I'm not actually sure if you need to win or you just need to finish a run, win or lose. You get some points where you can unlock different cards for your different factions. And this will highly be something that'll determine how powerful your deck is. This might not look like much at the moment, but you'll most likely understand a lot more of it as we get into the game. But just wanted to show you that there is indeed rewards for completing the game, and so your next run could be very much different. Let's see. I want to probably let's just abandon this run. Yeah, that's fine. And let's start a new game here. So first off, here we have these flags out here to the left. These are the different factions that we can play as. We have one available to us in the demo, but you can see here that there are at least 4 planned. That's what I'm going to assume anyway, that there are. So that tells me that there's a lot of replayability here already. But today we're going to be playing as the Rune Wardens, as that's the only one we have available to us. And each faction has a unique ability to them that only they will use. For the Rune Wardens here, it is the use of runes. These they empower your castles and warriors. And developed castles and warrior regiments can be further expanded and share runes and auras. Okay, let's just get right into it, and you can see what it's all about. We'll start already by choosing a card, I believe. Yep, already we are choosing something to add to our deck. Let's see what we want here. So the Rune Power Forge is specific for the Rune Lords, or Rune Wardens, I believe they were called. This green icon right here, this shows how many times it can be played in each round before it is removed from your deck. So in this case, this card can be played twice, this can be played once, and this one can be played 3 times. We have spells, we have a tile card, and we have another spell over here. So tile cards is pretty much what it is. You place it down, it's something that stays in the game throughout. The Rune Power Forge here, or the spell, and the Lord Share over here, another spell, they are exactly that, spells. They don't take up any space, but they have an effect. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab the Rune Lord Guild. It's gonna give us an extra hand or extra card on our hand. And you'll get to see what the rest here, most of it, means anyway. I'm not totally sure on everything myself. And we get to start with an artifact. From what I have seen, these are always the same. I'm not sure about the cards. I don't actually know, but from what I've seen, I've given it like 3-4 runs maybe, and these jog my memory, so I think these are always the same. I usually go for the for this one. All roads cost 1 less, which actually makes most of the roads free. And once again, you will see what I mean in just a minute here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and grab that. That is okay. And this is your map of the act. Again, out here we can see to the left there is Act 1, 2, 3 and 4. We only have access to the first act in the demo here. But again, it seems like, you know, there's a lot of replayability because there's going to be more acts. And this here as well is all randomized. We always start with a battle. Then you get the choice of 2 card effects. Could be upgrades, could be removal, could be a special addition out here. Enchant it's called. So you can select a card and choose between several predetermined upgrades. I'm not sure if it's set per card or if it's random every time you click a card. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. It's important to note though that if you choose this one over here, you have to grab this battle. I believe anyway, we'll see soon enough. But when you finish this battle, you can choose either this one or this one again. But I believe the battle follows the battle right after the card follows. So we can't take the card here and then grab this battle. You can sort of make out what you can see up here, what enemies are, and you can sort of make out what enemies you might see or you might get to up here. So that could definitely influence your choice once you get to know a bit more about the different enemies. But let's get into it. We see right here, this is our first map. We are gonna be fighting orcs. We're gonna be fighting flame orcs, burst orcs, and lord orcs. We have 2 vaults available to us. We have a spell vault. Choose one of 3 new spell cards each time a quest is completed. And we have a tile vault, where we can choose one of 3 new tile cards each time a quest is completed. These will be in all of them. All of the battles you will find vaults, which are activated once you build next to them. And they will have different missions for you to complete. You'll see that as well in game. Every time you complete a mission, you choose a card, just as it says, and it's a permanent card you add to your deck. So right now we have 22 cards, pretty basic stuff. If you know Slay the Spire, then it's pretty much in the same ballpark. You have a standard deck. You can put in more cards. You can remove cards. You can upgrade them. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, let's pause straight off the bat here so you can see. It's important to note though, you can see down here in the left corner, we have this little round gold tick. This is your timer. You can see that it's moving quite slowly, so even if we are paused, we are actually still, the time is actually never completely frozen. But this is the overview you'll be seeing most of the game, because this is where you need to defend your castle. This is the town center. You saw there was an artifact that also made this actually into a castle, so it could defend yourself or itself. I've never tried it, but yeah, that's definitely an option. We can see we have our cards right here. We have 18 cards left. I think we can see this shows the next card coming up. So we'll all see one card that we'll get the next time we draw. We have a redraw. We have 3 charges available. Yeah, we gain 1 initiative, so 1 free redraw every time we defeat a wave. Otherwise, if we do want to just redraw whenever we want, we can do so at the cost of 20 seconds to the next wave. Up here we can see we will be facing 4 waves. The first one will be from the Swarm clan. There are different clans as well. Might get into it, might not. And it'll consist of 44 orcs, 8 flame orcs and 2 burst orcs. And they will be coming from down here. So already it might be a good idea for us to build some defenses in this direction. When we build, we can only build next to our own stuff, which means we can't just start building a castle down here unless we build a road down here first or something else. And whenever we hover over a card, we can see where where we'll be able to put them down. So straight off the bat, we can fill this one down here, and we can see it has a gold cost as well. This one costs 7. We have 12 available, and we get 1 at the moment every time we it makes its round. So let's just see what we have here. We have a single wall here. You can see that can be played twice. That doesn't mean that we won't have any others. Let's just check real quick here. Okay, we have a single wall here, which is tier 2. This one we can cast as many times as we want, but it's also more expensive. These ones are cheaper, so it's a bit quicker to get one up and running. So let's just start building. We can see here that we have our spell vaults, or our vaults. And we can see... So this quest actually is just to play cards. So every time we play 5 cards, we complete this quest, which means we can then choose a new card. Up here we need to defeat waves, so that tells us that this one is a good vault to get to quickly, since we don't have an infinite number of waves here. So if we want full rewards at least, we need to make our way up there. But for now, let's start building our castle so we can actually defend. It is worth noting though that when we build our castles, they are not going to defend until they are complete. Meaning that right now we have no defenses. This is not going to do anything until we close off all sides. And we can see with the single wall here that actually closes off, there are 2 purple sides up here and up here, meaning that for this castle to be complete, we need to close both of those. Let's see if we can boost our gold income a little bit here. We have a village. The village gives us an additional 2 times gold income from completing a road. And completing roads is how you actually make money in this game. So I will show you exactly what I mean. If we actually get the... the correct stuff here. Let's see, I want to rotate it that way. Okay. Yep, we were lucky to get the Rune Lord Guild here. We can play straight away. It's always a gamble here in the beginning to build a big castle, because you might not actually be able to close it off. Nope, got another single wall. That's actually really good. Let's build you up here. Something like that. And then we are going to unpause real quick, get a second gold, and now you'll see I'm gonna place this. I'm gonna close the road. We can see here I'm now gaining 7 gold from closing the road, which is 7 tiles, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And 2 times the gold from the village for the whatever road it was on. So now we're getting 3 gold per turn for the next 7 turns, and then 2 gold for another 7 turns from here, unless we build more, which we will, of course. So we are just gonna unpause for a bit here and see what we get. I could redraw here if I didn't like my cards. Right now, for instance, there was a couple of turns there where I actually didn't have anything to play, but I like the cards I have, and it was just a matter of waiting a bit to get some money so I can actually play them. So let's see. Okay, I think this icon right here might mean how many towers that's actually there when it completes, because there were 2 on this one, and it looks like there's a tower here and here. Don't quote me on it though. I'm not actually I don't actually know. We are gonna have to close this one off, I believe. Not enough gold. That is completely fair. How do we want to build it though? Could close it off up here as well. So these are runes. So these are the spells that are unique to the rune wardens. We'll get to see, hopefully we'll get to see them in action soon enough. Let's build you that way. That was actually probably a mistake, but that's okay. I think we'll be okay here. We'll be okay. And then we'll finish this there. Okay. So you can now see we're only getting +2 gold because we actually exhausted the gold gain from the road. We're not only getting from the village now. We did get one of these. So we can go ahead and make a split over anywhere really. But we did close the road here. So for the next couple of turns we'll get some extra gold, which is not actually that bad. Once you really get going, you can have a lot of these, meaning maybe you get like 10-15 gold for a couple of turns because you closed off a lot of them. Okay, so I would like to expand this castle a bit further out here. Maybe even get close to the vault here. Meaning that I'm actually looking for a specific card. I'm looking for this one that we started with. Let's see, I'm looking for the connector wall. So we want to actually be redrawing for a bit here. Okay, we didn't get it. That's actually okay. We got the diagonal wall, which is not bad at all. And we got a couple of roads, and because of our artifact, they are free. So that is an easy way to actually to draw a lot of cards for us. We do want to get up here actually, so maybe we should try and see if we can get a road up in that direction. Let's build a farmland as well. It gives us +5 delayed gold. Meaning it just gives us 5 gold. So now we get +5 for a couple of turns. Actually just the one turn. That's okay. Let's do that. We are pretty close to getting up there. We did get a militia, which is nice. We can plunk them down in front of our castle. Oh, that was the connector wall that I was looking for. Very nice. We'll build it over here, and I think we'll add the diagonal wall over here. That'll also unlock the vault here. And then it might be time to yep, vault opened. Excellent. And then it might actually be time to consider closing this one soon, so we actually have some defenses. I'm thinking we can do this. This is not actually going to be a great village. It's going to be a pretty bad one, but it unlocks the vault, so I think that's a decent worth. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and close this one. And there we go. Now we have our first castle. It is now fully operational. It's gonna fire at the enemies whenever they get near. We also get quite the line of sight actually. So the rune wardens here. If you hover over, we can see that we have those black circles in the middle here. These indicators. These are rune slots, which are used for these. Our spells, our rune spells. And that's literally where we're gonna be throwing all of it at. So let's do that. We can already... do we want health though? We might... that might not be the best choice right now. We might want some damage. These rune slots are dependent on how big the castle is. And so they are finite. You can't just add as many as you want. Oh, we did finish a quest over here, so let's actually get the reward. Randomized choice. Let's see what we get. We get a chain lightning tower. This is a buff we can add to our castle, meaning the towers will actually change and act differently. So in this case, there will not just be direct hits, there'll actually be chain hits. So it'll be a lot of, I guess, AoE damage, you could call it. Or we can get the blacksmith, which has an aura around it. I think it's a 3x3 aura around it, and it increases all castles damage by 25%. It's worth noting though that say we place it over here, this is in range, but it's not just this tile that's in range that actually gets the buff, it's the entire castle. The castle gets the buff, not the tiles. And we have another militia regiment we could choose. I think we are gonna go ahead and get the blacksmith. Hopefully we'll get a tower later on, but the blacksmith is really nice. Let's see. It's actually, another thing that's actually important to note is that orcs can't pass through forest. But you can, which meaning like if I build here, for instance, that forest is gone. Now suddenly the orcs can walk here. That could have a decision on how you build. It could not. I don't know. I haven't played too much of it yet, and there's not that much available to us, as I said. So it's difficult to know if it's gonna have any real use in the future, for instance. Actually, we can see real quick just the stats for the castle here. It has 300 health, 5 damage, attack speed of 60, and it has a range of 5.1. We have the yellow outline here is the attack range. So at the moment, it's pretty much covering everything that we have. We did get a rune of Empress here, so that's extra damage. So let's just do that. That's very nice. Now it's suddenly up to 11 damage. That's quite the difference from 5. Let's build that one. Rune of Gust, attack speed was actually attack speed 60, so plus 30 is not nothing. So now we are both attacking a lot faster and we are attacking a lot stronger. And we did get our blacksmith. We are only getting 2 gold at the per turn here, but I'm willing to wait for this one, so we can get that one going. We can build that here in the back. We can see we are now doing 13 damage. So right now, 25%. That's not a lot extra, but once we get some upgrades on the castles here, that's gonna be quite significant. We don't really have anything to play right now, so I am thinking we are gonna go ahead and we will redraw, I think. Yeah. Good. Okay. We didn't get a turn road. I want to turn this road this way. So maybe build a real, quite a long one here, and then end it with a village. But that's okay. We can build one there. We can build this way at least. Okay. We have to wait a bit. At least we can end this one with the farmland, which is very nice. I actually made a mistake right here, because I have learned that now that this castle is closed, for instance, one would think that you can actually expand it. But if you build correctly, you can. If you've noticed, then on this tower right here actually touches these 2 tiles. So if you can manage to build something there, you can actually continue the castle. Hopefully I'll get to show you. But if not, then you can always explore for yourself. Let's see what we have. We can build down here. Let's actually check something, because this might be how I can expand over here. Yeah. Like that. I can build you there. Okay. You go there. We can expand further up here as well. There is, I believe, yes, there are time settings up here in the right corner. So if you feel like suddenly it's going too slow, maybe you're at a point in your game where you're killing everything quite easily, you can always speed it up, and we probably will at some point. Let's get some more damage here to the castle. We are now doing 21, which is very nice. We can add another card. And there is our tower. So we could get a lord's share. They are very nice for extra money. If you have a long road, that's gonna give you income for quite a long time. We have a lumberjack as well. It is an aura, just like the blacksmith, minus 25% attack delay. Gonna assume that we attack faster. Or we can grab the chain lightning tower. We are gonna grab the chain lightning tower here. We have, you know what? We have a decent road here. Let's do this. Get some income. Get this one going as well. So now we are suddenly gaining +5 every turn. Getting +6, very nice. we can continue that there, and then we can actually close it off, I think, right here. Yeah, and then you'll get to see exactly what I mean, because now it's actually a longer tower. Also expands on the rune slots here, for instance, for us, which is great. And it gets to benefit from the runes we've already upgraded the castle with. Let's see here. So I've found so far, at least with this faction, or maybe with any faction, I'm not sure, since I haven't played it. I have no idea what else is in store. That it's very useful to have just one tower, or one castle, excuse me, so that you just upgrade, because it ends up being super powerful. But maybe there's different ways to play it. I mean, we can see, I can actually show you right here that you can just build however many you want. There's another small tower there, but this one, for instance, only deals 5 damage. It has the base stats. It's not upgraded from this one. Okay, let's see. And now the ORX are coming. We could see that it added something to the ORX cards. I think this is something that's always in effect. So right now they have extra health, extra damage, and Curses of Glory adding to my deck, which we will see are these. They are free to play, but they take up space in our hand. It is a curse. We play it. It's out of the game. We can see here with the green dot. We play it once, and in this case it gives us +5 or +30% more orcs on the next wave, +5 corruption. Believe corruption is rewards. The higher the corruption, the more rewards we get. But it's also dangerous because it also makes the orcs tougher, I believe. Let's actually, since we have them on the way, we have our tower here. We can only play it once, but we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our castle. Now we have nice shiny little Tesla coils. You can see how it goes. I think this is gonna go quite well, but we'll get to see. Let's upgrade it further. Okay, they can get to these, but that's actually not too bad. Okay. Okay, easy, because of the way we build. We have a big castle that's super powerful. So let's expand it a bit further, shall we? Oh, we got a quest up here because our quest complete because we actually we completed a wave. Ooh, okay, we get a little bit of everything here. That's very nice. The Sharpshooter Guild is plus 50% castle damage, so obviously this is awesome since we are building a big castle. This doesn't really add anything to our castle. It just something that has a lot of open sides. But we're gonna go ahead and get the Sharpshooter Guild. Another diagonal wall would be great, but I think this one is really good. We'll see if we can't find a way to build it somewhere. It is honestly not going to be easy to add to our castle, I believe. I'm not even sure if we can. Oh, that's the curse. Let's just play it. Get it out of our deck. Can upgrade you further. I think we have a fairly strong deck here, so I don't foresee any problems really. The other one is coming from. It is coming from down here somewhere. Just can't see it. Okay, that's fine. We have no place to place this at the moment. We can sort of continue this up here. I think for us to actually build this, we would have to drag the castle all the way. Like, we can build it like up here, but that's gonna take a while. Let's just but we can redraw here. Something like that. Farms. More farms. We want more farms. More damage as well. So pretty much what we are looking for now is that one. Another diagonal wall. Or connector wall. And then we want the diagonal wall up here. Okay, let's go ahead and speed it up a bit. So what did they add? Was it vitality? I thought it said brutality, but maybe it was just vitality. Okay, we can go ahead and add this one there. Okay, they did destroy a farm. It's worth noting though that as you can see, everything completely rebuilds if you defeat the wave. That includes your castle parts. Let's say they suddenly, oh, they're actually gonna be arriving from up here this time. Let's say they were arriving from over here. They managed to get up here to destroy this part of your castle, but you know, they were defeated up here. Then your castle is rebuilt. Oh, we did get it, that's very nice. And then we can actually build it here. Okay, now we just need to close this one off. Which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. Build that to get some extra income. We can build this one there, yep, and that one there. Yoinks. And now we have a big castle doing 100 damage, attack speed of 110. So I think we are good now. You can see that our new part of the castle actually don't have the lightning towers. They don't add, they don't get transferred to any new towers. The bonuses does, the auras does get added, and we get more rune slots as you can see, but the towers does not. So if we wanted lightning towers over here, for instance, we would have to play the card again, or find another one. In this case, since it could only be played once. Let's build you there. We can add another card. Let's see. So granted that this is for the rest of the game that we are doing this, we might want to grab something with that in mind. The village is always nice for some extra money, but it is a limited use. So it's the Fountain of Life that adds regeneration to our castle though. At the moment, of course, we don't really need it since they're not really getting close, but that might not be the case always. So let's grab that. And let's build here. Let's play the curse. Oh, we can get this one. We can actually build it here in the middle. Yep, very nice. Okay. So if it wasn't obvious, we are more or less on autopilot here. I'm pretty sure we have this one in the bag. So we just, oh, what did I click there? Yeah, we just want to add this, and then I think we are honestly good to go. They are going to be coming from over here, and it's going to be the last wave of this map. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they didn't even get close. Awesome. Okay. Nice victory, we get some corruption. And yeah, let's see here. World corruption. Increases world corruption, increases the tier of all orcs cards and unlocks more slots in the shop events. Right, that's what it does. Current world corruption is none. Tier 1 orcs cards, 1 slot in shop events. Next corruption level at 25. Right, that's what it does. I can actually show you as well. So here we have to add some cards. I think we can skip these if we want to, but we have to to select these. Let's try and see what happens if we just select the curses here. Let's see. All orc damage plus 100%. They move faster and attack faster. Ooh, they are all... Well, they're both nasty. I think it already has the frenzy. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab the frenzy. Another vitality. Yeah, we can go ahead and grab the Curse of Doom here. It's gonna summon some warriors at whatever tile I place, so it's not gonna be difficult. Doesn't have to be when there's a wave, so let's add the Curse of Doom. I can't actually continue. Maybe I can click return, I'm not actually sure. But in either case, we do want the cards. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab the Poison Tower, actually. I've never played with that one, so why not try it? And we have a mine that adds extra health. It's never too bad, right? We just increased damage of our orcs, so why not? Okay, now I can continue. Maybe I do have to select all 4. There we go. Now we get to choose a reward. We can see that we have both. It's important to know that as soon as you click, that's your choice. So it's not like you can click and see what's available. You click and then that's what you have to stick with it. So upgrading a card, that's usually fairly expensive, especially early on. So that might not be something we go for. That being said though, we have an enchant up here, so we might not want to enchant several cards. So in that case we could also remove, of course, but no, let's go for the upgrade. We can see. And this is what they mean by the corruption. This is the shop event. We can see if I were able to get to 25 corruption in the first level, I would be able to choose 2 cards here to upgrade. But we are not at level 25, so we just get the 1. So if we hover over these cards, we can see what changes. For the Rune of Embers, for instance, it becomes permanent. We can cast it as many times as we want. It adds twice as much damage, 12 instead of 6, but it also costs 10 instead of 3. So obviously in the beginning here it's quite an expensive card to be playing. It is a nice upgrade, but it is an expensive card. So we want to find something that might not necessarily be expensive. And I believe something like those roads here, yeah, they lower the cost to 1, which, because of our shovel, lowers it to 0, which is quite the nice upgrade. We could also upgrade stuff like the blacksmith, increases damage by 75%. It's a very expensive card, but again, this is something we play once. Compared to this one, it's something to the runes, for instance, that we play a lot of times. This is something we play once, so this might be more manageable. And let's see here. This actually doesn't cost extra. This does, however, but it's also a huge upgrade. 150% castle damage. That is insane. What do we have here? +2 hand cards. Uh, 5 basic infantry versus 5 infantry. Okay, they're a lot more tough, but that's a lot more expensive. Yeah, you know what? I think I like the blacksmith damage extra, and it's a one-time thing, so that's okay. Okay, let's go, and we can see we have to choose this one. We cannot go this way, so these are the enemies we'll be fighting: some bow orcs, some siege orcs, and some snipe orcs. Okay, we have a hidden vault. It says it's a mysterious vault. So yeah, we'll see if we can find it. We might not be able to, but maybe we can. So we're off to a good start here. We do start with the Rune Lord Guild, and this is actually a It's an okay. Actually an okay starting hand. It's actually an okay starting hand. I was about to say we can't play anything, but we can. We can play it like that. Okay, we do have our 2 volts over here. Okay, this is... I think... I mean, we can wait 7 turns to be able to play the connector wall. That would actually be very nice. So let's do that. Let's do that. It's a bit of a chance to take, because it's a lot of seconds we just wait while the time goes down. But it is a nice wall to play. And now we definitely want to redraw. We need some roads, and we need something to give us extra income here. Something like this. I think this is good enough. Yeah, that was not a great road, but it was an okay road. There we go. Okay, so where do we want to take this? I think ending it over here is not too bad. I can end it here. I think we want to redraw to get some... Probably even the Sharpshooter's Guild and the Diagonal Wall. Yeah, ooh, the diagonal wall as well, excellent. This is a bit of a gamble here because we're gonna have a lot of sides to close off here. But if we do manage to get this, it's gonna be an excellent big starting castle here. And let's see, we have 3 sides that need to be closed, I think. I think this will be good. I'm also trying to figure out how to place it so we can actually continue it. It might be difficult to continue over here. We can do this. Do that. We got a tower. That's probably very nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna take a long time to continue it over here, so we are gonna close it off over there. But that's a pretty decent starting castle here. Can we see the other? We can actually see the hidden vault down there. Very nice. Okay, so for this one we need to summon warriors, which means we might want to hang on to our warrior cards since they are finite. Complete construction of castles. That's going to be a challenge. Complete construction of new roads. That's going to be easy enough. Okay. Let's see here. Let's build this. Let's get you up here so we can actually unlock these. Okay, if I want to continue this castle here, I actually need to leave these 3 tiles here free. So, yeah, we cannot do that. Do that, I think is okay. Okay, this is a complete castle. We can actually play some spells here. We got the blacksmith, which is very nice. We have okay. We had okay-ish income, so we're gonna save for now and get this one up and running. Yeah, there we go. Let's put you there. Not bad at all. 13 damage. It's not great, but it's okay. Do we want to save any of this for now? No, I think we want to go ahead and redraw. Let's see if we can't get some roads. No, I should not do that. Okay, I would really like to get up here, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen for now. What was this? Warriors? Yeah. Okay. At least we got some damage. Let's cast that one straight away. Oh, okay. I like this one there. Oh, the colors were wild there because I paused right as it was transitioning into the orc battle phase. Where were they? There they are. Looks like a small group, but they are archers and siege orcs, the big guy there. Actually, let's go ahead and pause it or slow it down. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's a big issue. Nice, nice. Okay, good. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we have too much money. Okay. That's actually going to touch as well, so that is nice. What else do we have? Yeah, let's not build that way. Let's build out here. Something like that. Then we unlock this one as well. Build you there. Rune of Gust. Sure, you can attack a bit faster. I would like to get out here before I start casting or spawning my militia. Let's see what. Okay, now it shows up. Okay, good, good. I think it does anyway. Something like that should be okay. Yeah, 390. Oh, got a reward. Lumberjack, another blacksmith, or a rune of Midas. Plus 10 to 8 silver per 10 defeated orcs. It's actually not bad at all. But I think it takes 100 silver per gold, so but there's also a lot of orcs, so every time you kill 10 orcs you get some gold, which is never bad. And we just in terms of showcase here, let's grab that one. Otherwise I would probably have grabbed either the lumberjack or another blacksmith, but let's grab the rune here. That's not bad at all. There's the connector wall. We want to get out here. Could actually be nice with another connector wall, so we can end it here and then connect this one up, which we could try to get here. We would have to play quite a bit. We can at least start with this one, and then we can redraw. Maybe we get the connector wall straight away. We did not. Oh, you can play this one twice now. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Okay, I didn't even see. That is great. I guess the diagonal wall would do it as well. But that would mean that we can't expand further. It would not actually mean that, so... No, let's not do that, because... then we close it here. What if we do it like this? That would be fine, though. Yeah, let's do that. Build that, unlock this thing. We already have it. Oh, it already counts previous castles. Okay, great. Okay, we could choose another connector wall, but we do get a gold metallurgy. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. If we use a card on this building, we gain 2 times the delayed gold depending on card cost. Meaning, if we cast something on this that costs 7, we will get 1 gold for 14 turns, which is actually not bad at all. That's a nice little. It's a nice way to earn extra gold, especially if you have cards in your inventory that you rarely use or just want to get rid of. So, even though I would love any of these, I think we're gonna go ahead and grab that one. We have 7 gold. Let's save for the Rune of Midas here. Something like that. Very nice. And we don't have too much else going on right now. We can save for the 3-way crossroad here. Get a bit of extra gold for a couple of turns. Not much, but in this case we can probably go ahead and speed up. Where are they coming from? Oh, we have another one. Since we can now cast the Blacksmith's Scythe, I think it's okay to skip this one. Let's actually grab the Lord's Share for some added gold income, I think. Where are they coming from? They're coming from down here. That's absolutely fine. And I think, just to check, how much damage are we doing? We are doing 30, which is not a lot. But now we're doing 33. Okay, that was not as big of an upgrade as I had hoped. But we do have a Rune of Emperor, so we're doing 33 now. How much are we doing now? 51. So because of these two blacksmiths, a single rune of 6 damage adds quite a bit. Oh, they managed to destroy a part of our castle, but hopefully, yeah, that was not too much of an issue. We are okay. I think and again right here we could just add it on here, and it actually completed a castle for our mission here, so that was not a bad choice at all. Let's build it out further this way. Rune of Gust, why not? And let's actually redraw. I think we want some yeah, we want some monies. We need money. So let's add you. That's one of our longest road, and it is admittedly not super long. Not enough gold. We do now though. Oh, we also have the gold metallurgy here that we can probably should build. There we go. So say I have this single wall that I don't want to use anywhere. I probably do, but just to showcase, go ahead and put it there. And now I'll get 1 gold for 12 rounds here, which is very nice. And now we're up to 69 damage. Very nice. Could actually build this in here. And then add you here as well. To further protect as close as we can to our town center. Add a bit. Let's, yeah, sure, we can add some health. We haven't done that to our castle at all. I think it's time to add one of the towers. And since we haven't tried the poison tower, then let's add the poison tower. Oh, they look. Oh, there's a cauldron squishing around with some nasty stuff in there. Okay, got a Curse of Doom in our deck. That's okay. Ooh, we got another diagonal wall. Sure thing. Nice. Good enough. I think we have 2 waves left. Okay. Connect you up as well. More runes. Okay, let's see. I think this just spawns some orcs right there. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. They are not an issue at all. Small group. I think we can go ahead and close it off. We can add the fountain as well somewhere. Yeah, sure, why not? So as you can see, once you get going, it gets quite fast, very quickly. We have a lightning tower available. Oh, I actually have a mission as well. Ooh, Sharpshooter Guild. Sure, why not? Can we even add anything extra to our castle? I don't actually think so. No, we built this here. That was definitely a mistake. If we wanted to add something, I think we'll be okay in either case. Yeah, we'll be just fine. Part of our castle here has nothing. Unfortunately, we can't choose where these towers get added, so we can just we upgrade all or we upgrade nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I don't think we're gonna get to this vault down here. I think we are already at a point where we can probably just get the rest of the orcs to come and we will kill them just fine. As far as I know, there is no way to just tell the game to please send more orcs. I hope that's something they will add before or in the final release, instead of just having to spam redraw. Because at this stage, for instance, we're completely fine. We don't need to really do anything at all. And I feel it a bit of a waste to having to spam redraw, or a bit of shame at least, to have to spam redraw. Oh, actually, we do want to cast this for extra corruption. We don't have anything else, right? I don't think so. No. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Okay. Very nice. We got a new corruption level. Very nice. So now we get more rewards. We get to choose an artifact as well. Let's grab the rune. And let's grab... Yeah, let's grab the chapel, why not? Let's see here. All orcs generate 8 health per second. Spawn additional waves in the current mission. Actually, if I skip through this a bit fast here. We saw the rune power forge in the beginning. What it does is it block 1 rune slot, upgrade 1 rune card in hand till the end of battle, which is very nice. For the late game, that's actually quite decent. So if we play one of our runes, I think that has something like 6 charges. If we play 5 of them, and we do manage to get that with this card in our hand at the same time, we can play this one and upgrade the level or the tier 1 card that only has the 1 charge left. It is now a tier 2 card, and it has unlimited charges. And we have the chapel, plus 3 delayed gold for each developed land in a 3x3 range, meaning anything. This is built on a road, just like anything, or just like all the other buildings were, like blacksmith and lumberjack, or the mine. I believe the fountain is not, but the mine is. Anything we've built on will give us plus 3 delayed gold on the chapel. It doesn't matter if it's road, castle, farm, as long as it's built. Let's see here. All orcs regenerate 8 seconds or 8 health per second. Or spawn additional waves in the current mission. I think we are okay with the regen. A Curse of Faith. Plus 2 orc cards on mission ends. Plus 5 corruption. Alright. Advanced orc haste. Or orcs haste. They move 40% faster and attack 50% faster. That just seems like such a huge buff. I'm not sure I like extra cards in the deck, but let's try it. Okay, now we get to choose an artifact. What is all this? Okay, these must be... Okay, these are whatever effects is right now. Okay, we have 10% Ajar, which cancels all weather effects. So right now, for instance, range of all orcs, units and buildings is reduced by 15%. I don't really mind that so much. Or we have the Magic Mancer and Tile Mancer, both cards adding either a spell or a tile vault at the start of the mission, an extra one. That's a good question. I think we're gonna grab the spell vault. Why not? Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Well, gonna show off the enchant card here, and then I think that's gonna be where I put an end to this video. I did actually want to go for the boss, but I thought he was next. I didn't think there was an entire battle between us and the boss. So we are gonna take a look at the enchant here, and because we now have what was it? The corruption at level 2. We can actually choose 2. I mean, I think we can see right here what we can choose between. So we can enchant whatever card we choose here with a discount, so it costs 8 less. That's definitely not nothing. Or we can enchant it with infinite. Remove charges from this card, make it infinite. Increase cost of this card by 5. That's definitely an interesting card. Ah, okay, so I was about to say that I'm not sure I've found anything yet where that would make sense. But that could, for instance, be something like the blacksmith. It could be on the towers. I think if they are upgraded, there's... well, we know for a fact that the blacksmith, at least, still has charges. I think it's the same with the towers. So that could be, you know, a use for that. Same with the Lord's Share, actually. Yeah, that's probably a use for that. What else was it? Reduce the cost by 8. So a discount, that could be extremely nice for the blacksmith, for instance, or could make the chain tower free, could make the Midas extremely cheap. That makes a lot of things really, really cheap. Gold metallurgy here could be really good as well, halves the price. 16 is a lot, 8 is a lot more manageable. Cost 2 for a sharpshooter guild. There's a lot of different options here. What else is there? For this one, we can enchant it with Vigor. This card will receive 3 bonus charges, or this card will always be in hand. Okay, so that's also very nice. But you know, Vigor here could be extremely good on the blacksmith, for instance, or even the sharpshooter guild. Suddenly you have. Suddenly you can cast it 4 times, so that's plus 200% damage on your castle. If you can manage to fit it in, of course. Yeah. Okay, I think that's gonna be where we take a look at this, we stop taking a look at this one, rather. I think this game has a lot of potential. I think this could be really, really swell. When at release, when we can get to play with more factions, do more acts, whatever else they decide to add to it, I really have no idea. But yeah, let me know what you think. And for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.